show you how to make the number 1. The number 1. And what you do to make the number 1 on an abacus to show that is you go to the top row where the blue beads are. This row, when we're talking about place values, this row is the unit place. It's called the units place, and it's where 1 through 9 can be found in units. And I'm going to move the first bead over all the way to the left. Do that with me. Move your first bead over all the way to the left. This is the number 1. Let's do another one. Let's show the number 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move 3 beads all the way over to the left of the abacus. Do that with me. Move 3 beads over to the left of the abacus. This is the number 3. Let's see if you can do one by yourself. Show me the number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you moved 7 beads over to the right-hand side, so there's only 3 left over here, you just showed me, you just did the number 7. That's the number 7. Now, we can count all the way up. Actually, there are 10 beads up here, but we don't use that last bead. We don't use the beads on the end because we call that the carry bead, and I'm going to show you how that works. Because when you're adding numbers later on, you're going to want to learn how to carry from one place to the next to make that process work. So I'm going to show you how to make the number 10. Now, we can make the number 9 like this. All 9 beads over to the edge. Let's make the number 10. How would you do that? And I'll show you how that's done. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The carry bead's going to bring all these beads back, and we go down to the next row, 10. This is the tens place. This is the tens place. So this row is called the units place. This row is called the tens place. And when I move this red bead over here, that symbolizes the number 10, and it's the same as all of these beads. One red bead is the same as 10 blue beads. So what if we wanted to make a number that's either 10 or higher? How would we do that? Let's make the number 13. So what I could do is I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The carry bead brings them all back. Carry 10, 11, 12, 13. The number 13 has 1 10 in it and 3 units in it. This is how you make the number 13. Let's make the number 25. Now, we could count like I just did, 1, 2, 3, 4, carry, 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 but you don't have to do all that. All you got to do is go, number 25 has 2 10s in it, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units in it. Done. There it is. That's how you make the number 25. I'm going to ask you to do one, just like I did. Show me the number 44. If you did it right, it would look like this. 44 has 4 10s in it and 4 units in it. 44. The next row down is called the hundredths place. These are the tan beads. Okay, so we go down to the tan beads, and one of these tan beads is the same as 10 of the tens beads, is the same as 100 of the blue beads. That's why we call it the hundredths place. It's the same as 100 of these blue beads. So let's make a number in the hundreds. Let's make the number 450. So I would go, there's 4 hundreds, there's 5 tens, and how many units are in 450? Well, there aren't any. So we're done. 450 looks just like this. Suppose we wanted to make the number, well, here, you do it. Make the number 832. Do that by yourself. Make 832. $800 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tan beads, and 30, 3 10 beads, 2 units beads, 832. Very good. Let's continue. Oh, we have a lot of rows to do yet, because this abacus can go all the way up to 1 billion. So we're going to make some really serious numbers here in a minute. But let's go to the next place down, and the 4th row down, that's the 1000th place, and it's the green beads, and one of these green beads is the same as 10 of these tan beads. It's the same as 100 of these red beads. It's the same, this one green bead is the same as 1,000 of these blue beads. That's a lot of beads. Let's make the number 5,283. So I go down here to the green row, 4th row down, the 1000th row, 5,283. Pretty good. Let's see you do one now. Show me 7,452. Show me 7,452. See if you can do that one by yourself. So if you did it right, 7,000 is going to be 7 green beads. 400, there's going to be 4 tan beads. 50, 5 red beads, 2 units beads, and 52. Let's go down another row. We're going to go down to the 10,000th place, and oh my goodness, we're on the yellow beads now, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows down, because the number 10,000 has 5 digits in it. So there's as many rows as there are digits in the number. Okay, so let's do 10,728. 10,728. So let's see. 10 is going to be 1. 10,000 is going to have 1 10,000th bead. There's no thousandths bead in 10,000 because it's 1 0. So I'll go to the next number, 728. 10,728. Let's see you do one. Do 35,643. 35,643. Try that one. Did you do it? You're going to have 3 10,000 beads, 5,000 beads, 35,643. Does your abacus look like mine? That's how you'd write 35,643. Let's keep going. We're on a roll now. We're going to go down one more row. We're going to go down to the 100,000th place. the 100,000th place. And it's way down here on these blue beads. It's 6 rows down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because there's 6 digits in a number that is in the 100,000s. And let's do the number 489,406. So we're going to go 489,400. Oh, there's a 0, so we don't need to move any of the red ones for the tens place. 406. There you go. Let's see you do one now. Do 100,000 number. Let's do 778,121. 778,121. 6 digits. Okay, let's see how we did. So we're going to go down how many places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down to the blue beads, and we're going to go 778,121. There it is. Does your abacus look like mine? Check it and see if it's the same as mine. It's a little more complicated once we get to down doing these many rows. There's a lot of beads you have to keep track of. Let's go down another space, because you know what? The next space down is the 1,000,000th place. The 1,000,000th place. Oh my, that's a big number. And it's all the way down to the red row. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits in a 1,000,000 number. Okay, and one of these beads is the same as 100 of these, or 10 of these is the same as 100 of these, is the same as 1,000 of these, is the same as 10,000 of these, is the same as 100,000 of these, is the same as 1,000,000 of these. Wow! Look how fast the numbers go up once you start adding places to them. That's the 1,000,000th number. Let's make a 1,000,000 together. Let's do 8,227,943. How would we do that? Well, we would go 8,227,943. Pretty fast. Pretty fast. You know, once you can do, say, the first 3 rows, it's pretty easy to figure out how to do the rest of these, because you do the same thing. You just do it more times to make bigger numbers, but you always do the same thing. Guess what? We're at the last row now. We're at the 1,000,000th row. The 1,000,000th row. One of these yellow beads on the bottom is the same as 1,000,000,000 blue beads. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine how long it would take us to count into the billions? So I want to do a 3 billion number, and I'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, carry all the way down. It could take probably hours and hours just to make one number counting in the billions. But we're going to be able to do it using place values. It's so much easier when each of these beads is able to stand for a large number of beads. Well, I think we're done. I really had fun today working with you, and I hope you had fun too. Bye-bye.